Hello. I think this is working. I don't know. My name's Felix. Felix M-B. My band Megatrain played Splendour last summer. And we had a really nice time. And it was really nice to be asked to do this. Um, Unfortunately, we're not in the same place at the time. Right now, me and Tiger. So we couldn't do it together. But I'm gonna do some songs on my own. I have no idea if anyone is watching this at all. Right now, me and Tiger. So I don't know what's going on. I'm really bad with technology. That is a mirror behind me. Believe it or not, it's not a portal to another world. Oh, there are 11 people watching. Hello, 11 people. If you want to say anything so that I feel less alone, go ahead. Equally, you don't have to. You can sit there silently. I hope no one's feeling too alone. This is a song that I wrote about a week ago. Hey, Charlie. Hey, Daniel. Let there be a choir that sings for you. May you feel it in the base of your spine. You might know it when your mother cries. I heard it when your old man fell to the night as the north wind died and the heather on the bleak moor side. Let there be a table laid for you. May your friends arrive, 'cause they wanna be around you, boy. You forget that sometimes. Look, do you see how the old yew tree has a spirit waiting by her thigh? That ain't just a line. My girl said it right. She said you live for the people you meet, and the space between it'll feel just fine. Let there be a choir that sings for you, for the nurses on the new front line. You might know it when the blossom flies. I heard it when they sang John Prine through the night as the old boy died, and I cried 'cause it don't seem right. Every morning there's a blackbird knocking on the glass like a neighbor might. Does he wanna be around you, boy? He's a lonely soul. Could you let him in like a human kin? Would you sing so he knows he's home? That ain't just a line. My girl said it right. She said you live for the friends you meet, and the space between it'll feel just fine. Hey, Adrian, Janet, James, thank you for tuning in. It's really nice to do this. This is only the second live stream I've ever done in my life, so this is still new for me. I'm gonna play a song by a friend of mine, Loca No Riley. We've been kind of sharing songs between us over the past couple of weeks whilst in isolation. He lives out in New York, and I think he played one of my songs the last time he went live, so I figured I'd play one of his. This is called Twist. Come twist your legs around me again. I'd like to see you in the evening. I'll leave at 6 o'clock, get changed in the parking lot, and this is how you lose me in an hour. Boy, you're a tale that we've all heard before. It's hard to see you sink into your ego. Yeah, you better bet that I've got you pegged, and this is how you lose me in an hour. There's 1,000 ways that I could be a man, but I'm walking in the footsteps of my dad. There's a blood stain on the carpet in our room, and I cannot seem to get it out for good. Last night I drove her around in your truck. I still owe your dad money on the insurance, and we listened to Townes Van Zandt, and my hand went up her dress. Tell me, how do you like me now? You look for praise when you hand me your mistakes. It's a weakness that I've always seen in you. Don't try to deceive me, you're no mystery to me. And my deaf ears, they fall heavy on you now. There's 1,000 ways that I could be a man, but I'm walking in the footsteps of my dad. There's a blood stain on the carpet in our room, but I cannot seem to get it out for good. Thanks for tuning in, guys. This is so surreal. I'm very lucky to be in a place with a garden right now. As Adam said, birds sound very nice. There are a lot of birds around here. There's a blackbird that comes and pecks on the window every morning, and we can't work out why. But every time we go near him, he just flies off. But he keeps coming back. This is a song called Supermoon that I'm putting out on Friday, next Friday. I haven't released any music solo in about 2 years, so it's going to be really nice to get something out. It's from an album that I've been working on, which will hopefully be released this year. I thought I saw you, Supermoon, in your simple red dress, coming out of the blue. I thought I saw you, Supermoon, by the side of the road in a new pair of shoes. They weren't the ones that I bought for you. There was a line on your finger, set down in ink, and your naked white shoulder bore the name of some lover who died in some fight some number of years ago. And at night you would smoke to get him out of your eyes round the back of the bar, where to my great surprise you asked for a light. Lit up the sky. I thought I saw you, Supermoon, red camel, red royal, red camel, red blue. I thought I saw you, Supermoon. Just look at you now, on the 10 o'clock news. Looks like the end of the world really might be coming true. It's just like you to appear unannounced on a late summer night by the M25, made it harder to fight, to keep my weary eyes on the road. When you rise up again in a blinding white flash, I spin out of control. As the car starts to roll, I lose track of the road, as I'm lost in your eyes. I thought I saw you, Supermoon, red lorry, red lorry, red, sorry, red blue. I thought I saw you, supermoon. Just look at you now, on the 10 o'clock news. Looks like the end of my world really might be coming true. My band Megatrain also put out a single last Friday, called Car Crashes, which I'm not going to play because I would massively undersell it. But yeah, please check it out on Spotify. Or actually go to Bandcamp and download it, because then we might actually earn some money. I'm playing my girlfriend's guitar right now, and abusing the tunings massively. So I'm sorry if she's listening. This is a song I wrote about a dream I had, a really vivid dream. I don't often dream that vividly, and it freaked me out. It's a very short song. It doesn't really have a name, it's just called Tiny Folk Song. Dreamed that I woke to a knock at the door, frantic and angry, my heart gets sore. Did you come for my money? Do I owe you any more? I paid what I could when you lost me so. I go out in my car, it is night, it is night. I stop at the top of the hill. I got out in the car, rolled off to the shore. Didn't follow, didn't run, didn't call. Didn't follow, didn't run, didn't call no more. This is another song from the album I've been working on. This one I think Locan covered recently. It's about when I went to tour with him in the US. I was sleeping on his couch in Catskill for about a month. And it's kind of just about that. It's called RVW, which stands for the Rip Van Winkle, which is, there's a bridge between Catskill and Hudson. And I think the myth is that Rip Van Winkle was this kind of mythical guy who fell asleep in the Catskill Mountains for about 20 years and then woke up immortal, or something like that, I think. Thanks everyone for listening in. I drank all your beer, you earned all the wool you're weaving. Take a step into the 19th century room in which I'm sleeping. Across the mighty Hudson is the couch that I have become. I could have slept for 20 years and still awoke to see the rising Catskill sun. And there's nothing I can do to cauterize the stump I've got. Could get a brand new face tattoo of an apple branch or a rotten tooth. And what would all my friends say? Would it make my mother cry like the time my father took a razor to my head when I was 5? It was DIY. So dive like a drinker till the money all is spent. But look out to the west for me when you wonder where I went. Dive like a drinker till the money all is spent. Oh, promise to do your best for me. The time has run away, I know there's not a second left to wonder where it went. And I'd say I love the sunrise, but it's coloring my cheeks in red. I'll listen to your judgment on where I choose to make my bed. But don't you get excited, I'm not about to change my mind. Kiss me on the forehead and tell me I've been kind, that's no lie. And corral around the bathtub, I'm your brand new baby boy. I'm throwing out the bubbles and I'm drowning all my toys. And as the water starts to boil, we'll find the pain inside the joy. Am I laughing? Am I weeping? Keep me up until the dawn so I can dive like a drinker till the money all is spent. But look out to the west for me when you wonder where I went. Dive like a drinker till the money all is spent. Oh, promise to do your best for me. The time is run away, I know there's not a second left to wonder where it went. 30 hours down the line, I lost track of what was mine. I should call it up, call you up. I should really call you up. But dive like a drinker till the money all is spent. Oh, look out to the west for me when you wonder where I went. Dive like a drinker till the money all is spent. Oh, promise to do your best for me. The time is run away, I know there's not a second left to wonder where it went. Thanks everyone for tuning in. I got one more song. I wasn't planning on doing one more. But I'm bad enough at the chat in a live setting, so trying to chat whilst live on Facebook is even more bizarre for me. Or just find anything to talk about. There's not a huge amount to talk about at the moment. It's the great nothing. But I hope everyone's staying safe. It's a very, very weird time. Please stay home. But please listen to as much music as you can and try and listen to it on platforms that support the artists, because it's very hard to make a living out of this. This is a song that's kind of about growing up in England, I think, and I wrote it. I mean, anything. I mean, the country's been so divided for the last few years. It's kind of about that, I guess. You know those dreams of Albion, you've seen them from your car. I know those dreams of Albion, they're clearer from afar. The heather rolls and chimney smoke, that famous yellow raincoat I am too big for now, wouldn't fit around my finger. But I feel smaller than the day I nearly drowned. But I tripped and took out half of my hometown. The baker died, the mayor went splat, they found the priest all squished, and the postman flat. Now at the public house there's not a single glass, and the drunks have started drinking from the open taps. And the cries of the widowers, the kids and the wives are the worst I've heard in all my life. And it's all my fault, this pain and strife, my big fat feet, my big old teary eyes. But I feel smaller than the day I nearly drowned. But just you tell that to the folks in my hometown. They put up with my sighs for a little while, but this stumble really took some fire in their eyes. They burned my parents' house, locked my loved ones up, and they chased me out of town with a dozen quarry trucks. I tried to make it up to them, I begged and I sobbed, but the old men just sneered and the kids just threw rocks. And I wished that I could feel it, the stoning at my feet, to make the shame hurt less as those memories repeat. And I feel smaller than the day I nearly drowned. And I can't go back to my hometown. So here I stand, out on the road. I've grown out of my shoes, grown out of my clothes, naked as a newborn in the driving wind. And I've got no one to hold me, to wrap me up within those arms. What I'd give to be held like that, fresh out of the bath on my mother's lap, wrapped in a towel that's been warming on the radiator. I feel smaller than the day I nearly drowned. It's colder out here than it was in my hometown. So you know those dreams of Albion, you've seen them from your car. I know those dreams of Albion, they're clearer from afar. The heather rose and chimney smoke, that famous yellow raincoat I am too big for now, wouldn't fit around my finger. Yeah, thank you very much, everyone, for watching. Hope you have a good evening or day or whatever time it is where you are. But yeah, thanks for having me, Splendour. Hopefully we can do this in real life soon. Not too soon, but I hope things can go back to normal fairly soon. I'm going slightly insane, as I'm sure most people are. But thanks for tuning in. Yeah, have a listen out for my single, drops on Friday. But yeah, thank you.